at the same time, so it's really cool. It works really well for me, anyway. And this is another thing that people just don't quite understand. Again, heavy is relative. What's heavy for one person may not be for another person. When it comes to like output, percentage of output. If you're putting 100% output into this, for instance, and someone else, it's only their 30% output, well, then they need more weight because they need more stimulus. So, this guy. And you can get really good results without all the fancy equipment. The fancy stuff, there's things you can do with it you can't do with other, just regular old school stuff, but you really look at it and the staple of most, even modern gurus, is still the old school pull-ups, the dips, the push-ups, the lunges. And I've gotten some criticism about how fast I go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I take such small breaks, but what that means to me is I rest just long enough so that I know my muscles are oxygenated. I don't need a 3-minute rest. And doing it that way, I keep my weights relatively low, and that mitigates, it lessens the possibility of injury, right? From using gigantic weights. I like those. That's like one of my favorite exercises. And realistically, in my opinion, you don't need a longer rest than it's going to take you to adjust your weights. I didn't even take any pre-workout today. I just remembered that. I was like, oh, I forgot to take my pre-workout. Which is fine because that stuff is insane anyway. I could take that at 2 o'clock and I won't go to bed until like 2 o'clock. Oh.